Ukrainian tanks eliminate a huge group of Russian infiltrators point blank. Today, Russians are sending their infiltration groups across the river, threatening a breakthrough that Russian commanders had long sought after. However, before they could receive orders to hit Ukrainians from behind, Ukrainian tanks rolled up and started annihilating Russian assault units point blank. The main Russian goal here is to take control of the town of Lyman, as a strategic location will serve as a stepping stone for future operations. If captured, Lyman would serve as a forward operating base for the three major offensives: a pincer to trap Ukrainian forces along the Oskil River, a southern strike to outflank Siversk, and a push deeper into Donetsk towards the last Ukrainian stronghold of fortified settlements before the terrain opens into vulnerable plains. To do any of this though, Russia first needs to breach Ukrainian positions east of Lyman and secure a reliable crossing point over the Zherbets River as the battles for Donetsk and Zerikne unfold. Russian forces have advanced on two settlements from three sides, using small unit infiltration tactics rather than large-scale assaults. Larger attacks have ended in disaster, like a recent 25-strong motorcycle charge near Torsk, which was destroyed by artillery and drones. The result is a series of grinding Russian probing assaults, with Russian troops attempting to sneak across terrain and establish a foothold before being detected. Ukrainian forces have responded with an active defense, flexible positions, mobile counterattacks, and deliberate withdrawals to avoid major casualties. As a result, Torsk is currently a gray zone where no side holds full control. Ukrainian commanders are prioritizing maintaining long-term combat strength over a static defense. Both sides have the advantages here, as Russian units have managed to establish a stable infiltration corridor through the Serbiansky forest, which allows small detachment to cross into the area around Zarichny with some level of cover. Meanwhile, Ukraine maintains an advantage through its rapid reaction capabilities, allowing it to strike back before Russian units can consolidate. Thermal drones monitor positions, and armored units are held ready for quick strikes once a Russian presence is detected, with Russian drone operators unable to quickly respond and intercept. Geolocated footage shows how Russian troops infiltrated through the forest and entered houses on the edge of the village. Ukraine responded by dispatching a tank to eliminate the group, firing 4 high-explosive shells in direct fire to blow up each of the buildings and any Russians inside. Ukrainian thermal drones monitored the entire exchange, and no follow-up footage was released, suggesting the tank successfully eliminated the entire group. Based on the size and number of the infiltrated buildings and the stranded size of Russian groupings that gather before committing the assaults, between 20 and 30 Russians were likely killed. The tactic of rapid armored response under thermal cover is extremely effective, exactly because Russian drone and artillery units do not have enough time to rapidly respond and destroy the tank. Ukrainian forces have also laid down layered passive defenses, including razor wire barriers, and these are meant to delay infiltrators just long enough for drone operators to locate and eliminate them with strikes of their own. In one recent incident, a Russian soldier became entangled in a Goza-type razor wire and was eliminated by a drone while immobilized, illustrating how Ukraine pairs static defenses with real-time drone surveillance and immediate strike responses, keeping most Russian infiltrators from ever establishing a foothold. Recently, Ukraine has claimed to have struck a diesel pumping station which provides fuel for Russian forces in an apparent blow to Vladimir Putin's war machine. Ukraine's General Staff said on Friday, August 29, that the facility was hit in the village of Navtepovchi in Bryansk Oblast. The Russian region borders Ukraine and Belarus. The military said in a statement that the station pumps diesel via petrol product pipelines that mainly supply Russian forces. Ukraine's General Staff said a fire was observed on land where the facility is located, and the consequences of the attack are being worked out. Videos shared by Ukraine's General Staff appear to show 2 explosions and a fire erupting at the facility. Overall, the battle for Lyman continues to evolve, and Russia's goals are clear: take the city and turn it into a launchpad for a tri-pronged offensive across northern Donetsk. For now, Russia is struggling to even cross the Zherebets River in enough force to make a dent. Ukrainian forces are using active defense tactics, armored counters, and thermal drone coverage to keep the front fluid and prevent Russian forces from consolidating gains. As road conditions worsen heading into autumn, Russia's window for launching a full-scale assault is narrowing.